What's going on? Is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I want to show y'all something real quick. So right here is Comerica Park. That's where the Detroit Tigers play. And then right here, I'm across the street, is Ford Field. So let me give you a better look because it's a lot that's out here today. And it's absolutely a great view of the city, right? So if you look all the way in the back, a lot of y'all are familiar with the fact that I was over here at the Renaissance Center. That's GM's headquarters right there, literally. If you walk down the street, that's Jefferson, and then right behind me is Ford Field again, and then that's Comerica Park, and then if you go straight down that way, you'll run into Woodward. Woodward was the first paved road in the United States of America, the first paved road. But the beautiful thing about it is that, and this is another couple fun facts, Detroit is one of the few rare cities that actually have 4 sports teams, and all 4 sports teams are in the downtown area, meaning that the Detroit Lions play here. The Detroit Tigers, you can walk straight across the street. If you walk up the street towards Woodward and then you go straight down, you can get to Little Caesars Arena where the Pistons and the Red Wings play. And then our soccer team is actually moving into, not the downtown area, but they call it Corktown, but it's really just a stone's throw away. So it's really awesome. We're going to have 5 sports teams, 5 major sports teams down here in Detroit. And you can literally walk, catch free transportation. You can catch the Q line, which is like the train. It's like light rail. And it's awesome. So I love this city. I absolutely love this city. And it's one of the reasons why I love to stay in Detroit, because not only is it on a come up, not only is it still affordable, but there's a lot of opportunities. And the funniest thing about it is that people start to lose the opportunities by the time that they catch on, especially Black culture. We always late to everything. By the time people catch on, it's already too late because we want it already built. We just like modern women. We want stuff that's already set up, already built, already taken care of. We want it to be put together. We don't want to come in when it's the opportunity and it's the inception phase. Now stuff is starting to get priced out and stuff like that, and it's already too late. Everybody done moved in except for y'all, and then y'all want to start to catch the wave afterwards. But anyways, neither here nor there. I always like to hit y'all with some fun facts of why I love my city so much, beyond some of the typical stuff that y'all may see on the news. But that's not really what I want to talk about. Did y'all see that recent Trump rally? Oh my God. I'm actually got a review video that I'm gonna do later on today that's coming out because I had to get Christiana back to her hotel, and you know, she got to catch her flight today and stuff like that. So I got a lot of stuff to take care of. I got to rearrange the studio back and things like that. But did y'all see that speech? They fear us. They fear us, and they fear free thinkers. We was on a train and we was rocking out with Trump because we've been doing this for years. It's a lot of us content creators, Black people, Black women, Black men, and we just now starting to get the visibility because for years there's been pushback and people have been calling us names. They've been saying negative stuff about us. They've been saying that we sellouts, and they, you know the typical names. And so now what I'm starting to see is there's starting to be a wave of people that's waking up and they saying, hold on, wait a minute. I mean, I may have not have liked Anton, but is he wrong though? I may not have liked Stacey, but was she wrong though? I may not have liked the woman, her tone that she said this at the Trump rally, but is she wrong though? I may not have liked Trump himself, but is he really wrong though? You see what I'm saying? And so now there's an awakening, but more importantly, we were right. And it's not always popular to be right first. It's not always popular to be one of the early adopters because those are the ones that take the arrows. Those are the ones that catch the flack. Those are the ones that people reject or because it's not popular. And the thing about the Black community and Black culture in particular, we only want to rock out with the wave, or we only want to be outspoken about it when everybody agree with us or when the majority of the people are starting to come over to that wave. But it's never cool to be the early adopter of what's happening in the city because guess what? Those are the people that catch hell. And so now that people are starting to wake up, it's like, wait a minute. She did withhold evidence as a district attorney in order to try to get a man off of death row. And the governor actually had to step in when she was when they was over there in California, when they was over in San Francisco. The governor had to step in and say, wait a minute, even this ain't right. There was tampering of evidence in order for her to pad her stats as a district attorney and locking people up and all of that type of stuff. She was the person that was the border czar, but they trying to erase history and act like it's not it. She never claimed and really, embraced being black, but that's the thing that she's trying to get people to vote on as far as what she's standing on right now. And so it's not popular all the time to be first and, to go through and catch all of the hell. But guess what? Right is right. And I think that often at times people are on the wrong side of history, because you're not going to change and rearrange it, because eventually people are going to discover exactly what the move is. They're going to see what the play is. And I unapologetically continue to stand on what I said and what it is that I represent. And what I stand on is the fact that she is wrong. She always been wrong, and she is bad for not only the community, because I don't even stand on black culture. I'm not even on that wave. I'm speaking with regard to people that's leaning on the whole black trope, because I think that she bad for America. I think she bad for the culture. I think she bad for my city. I think she's bad all the way around. And, it's funny because the same things that y'all stand on, y'all try to remove that as a part of y'all talking point. Now everybody want to start talking about policy. Oh, no. We shouldn't focus on the black thing. We should focus on, no, that's what you was focusing on. And so now that that's not working out in your favor, now we want to switch over and start talking about, okay, well, let's talk about policy. She lose on that front 10 times out of 10 too. And so she bad all across the board. She is a bad representation of what you would want to be the president of the United States of America. So now what they did was they seen her catching hell. And so they tried to distract y'all with, oh, okay, well, we going to bring the prisoners home. And so now she flew all the way over there in order to try to greet the prisoners and get a photo op, when in reality, if you start to break that deal down like we did on the Millionaire Morning Show, that was a bad deal. That was a bad deal. But they don't want you to look at the context. They don't want you to look at the details. All they want is the highlight footage. And anybody that has ever watched a basketball game, or you a sports fan, it's not always popular to watch the game. You know what I'm saying? We live in a society and the culture today, it's more popular to catch the house of highlights and the highlight reels that only take you 5-10 minutes to see what a 2 or 3 hour game is supposed to be, when in reality, the real context is not that they put up 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. The real thing is that they shot, 27 times, and their field goal percentage is off. So how many people have to suffer in order for you to get your stats up? And you still lost the game. Not only did you put up 21 points, but you shot 27 times. I know I'm using a crazy number, but you shot 27 times. The majority of your points came from free throws. The referees was also helping you, and y'all lost the game. But the only thing that we gonna highlight is the fact that they got 21 points. What about the 7 turnovers that they got? What about the fact that they're on-field percentage? You see what I'm saying? So my point is like, stop highlight reel watching and start deep diving. Don't go just based off of talking points. Do research. I've been saying this for a long time. Becoming an informed voter is a powerful voter, and they fear you when you are educated. There is nothing more fearsome. They don't care about guns. They don't care about gang affiliation. They don't care about the fact that you black. They don't care about if you even got money, because a person that got money that is uneducated is not powerful. They don't even understand what power dynamics is. That's just a person that's a consumer that can spend more money. They don't fear that. The only thing that they fear is education, because a person that get money and is educated is powerful. A person that is an informed voter is powerful. It's not about money. It's not about race. It's not about any of that. It's about who's the best for the United States of America, because a rising tide lifts all boats. Y'all gotta pay attention to what's happening. And I'm gonna keep on having this conversation. They mad that they didn't bring her on 10 days before the election. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's woke. Shout out to everybody that's making an informed decision. And we not letting up. We not letting up. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna see y'all later on today. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. I love y'all. I'm out of here.